This is an incredibly moving occasion. I want to thank everyone who's here. I want to thank everyone who's giving public witness to decency and to truth and to goodness. But most of all, I want to say thank you to Dee for that wonderful, heartfelt story. And for being proof that goodness can triumph over hardness of heart and selfishness. And that's our challenge. Our challenge is to try to ensure that each of us as human beings, that our families, our communities and our country are our best selves. And that means trying to be better people in every way, every day of our lives. Indeed, thank you so much for that wonderful inspiration that you have given every one of us. Now, I've got to tell you, I reckon no one was happier than I was when the Berejiklian government was re-elected, because I thought for 25 years I've been campaigning for the Northern Beaches Tunnel. And that's what I thought the government was elected to do, to build roads, to deliver good schools, good hospitals, to support the police, sound administration. And what did I find? The first serious bit of legislation that the new government puts into this parliament is for the most radical abortion laws in this country. That is not why we elect sensible governments of the centre-right. We elect sensible governments of the centre-right to serve us in practical ways, not to engage in social engineering. Now, there are three fundamental things wrong with this bill. The first is that it is based on a lie. It is not about decriminalising abortion. Whether we like it or not, abortion has been decriminalised in this state for more than 40 years, for almost 50 years, for almost 60 years. It has been decriminalised in this state. That's the first thing wrong. It's based on a lie. The second thing wrong with this bill is that it is a licence for sex selection abortions. It's a licence for late-term abortions. It's effectively infanticide on demand. And you don't have to be a Catholic, you don't have to be a Christian, you don't have to be an evangelical, you don't have to believe in anything other than the basic decency of every human being to think that we should never have infanticide on demand. And the third thing that's wrong with this bill, there has been a fundamental failure of democratic process. We all know that the authors of the bill wanted to ram it through in just a few days. Eventually, they were forced to have an inquiry. In just 1 week, this upper house inquiry had 14,000 submissions. Now, I know members of the upper house of New South Wales are geniuses. They're probably the greatest speed readers the world has ever known. But does anyone think that those 14,000 submissions have had justice done to them in just 1 week? By contrast, a bill to end cruelty towards battery hens, would you believe, that had a 7-week inquiry and they got just 500 submissions. Well, I don't want to see cruelty to anything. I'm all in favour of a good deal for battery hens, but I think the babies of this country deserve better than that. Now, It's very easy for me to come out here today. My political life is over. I am a free man. But there are some people who have taken enormous political risks to be here today. There are people who have put their promotion at risk. There are people who have put their ministerial positions at risk. And if there is something which is fundamentally lacking in our public life today, it is courage and conviction. Character, courage and conviction. I hope every single one of you will do everything you humanly can. Give every bit of support to those members on both sides of the political aisle, those members sitting on the crossbench of the upper house who really have put their political lives on the line to be here today. These are people of great integrity and our country is incredibly lucky to have them. So yes, we do have a cause. It's a very important cause to do everything we humanly can to support the people who are fighting for us, fighting for a better future for our children, a better future for our country, and a more decent life for everyone. God bless them. God bless Australia.